Hey everybody, welcome to week 3 as we study the life of Joseph. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it so much. I think Joseph is just an amazing example of someone that is faithful to the Lord regardless of if things are going easy or hard. And there's a lot to learn and unpack from the story of Joseph. So before we jump into our last lesson, we're going to hear from Niall, of course, leading us in worship. But I also just wanted to remind you of our current competition that we're doing, a harvest scene. So I've already received many pictures coming in, which have been incredible. So please keep sending them. It is a picture of a harvest scene. That's what we're looking for. That could mean a whole lot of things. So I'll give you a sneak peek in a little bit of some things that Buddy's putting together for his picture. But anyway, just a reminder, make sure that you're sending them to me. My email is ava@bchurch.co.uk and the deadline is October 31st. And like I said last week, there are prizes, many different prizes, a lot of different categories. So send in your picture. All right, let's start.
Welcome back, and I'm so pleased to see you here again this morning. I'm glad you can join us. Now we're on week 3. We've already watched 2 videos about the life of Joseph so far. And to recap what happened last week, do you remember? Joseph was put into prison for something he didn't do, but he kept faith, he kept his faith in God, and he kept strong. And he got out of prison, and he was put in charge of Pharaoh's household after interpreting all these dreams. So this week is very special because Joseph is going to have a few surprise visitors. So let's watch the video.
During the 7 hungry years, nobody could eat without getting food from Joe. He was like a human vending machine. Well, remember how Joe had 11 brothers? Like everybody else, they had to get food from Joe. And when they came, they didn't even recognize their brother. But Joe knew who they were. He secretly tested them to see if they changed. After all, they did throw him in a pit and sell him. Finally, he couldn't hide who he was from his brothers anymore. He told everyone to leave the room because he was about to cry. After sobbing for a few minutes, he told them, "I'm your brother Joseph. I'm the one you sold." The brothers couldn't believe it. They had hurt Joe, but God had taken care of him during the good times and the bad. Even with everything they had done to Joe, he forgave them because he was willing to follow God, even when it was hard. Joe told them, "You planned to harm me, but God planned it for good." And God used Joe to save many lives, including the family that was part of God's special rescue plan. And that's the story of Joseph.
Okay, well, I really hope you enjoyed our last video on Joseph. It gives us all a lot to think about, doesn't it? I mean, it was not just brilliant the way his brothers came and they all made up, very emotional, and there are lots of times in families maybe where people fall out for one reason and another, but we can still keep our faith in God no matter what problems we have. God will always, without fail, get us through every single problem we have in life. And I know Stephen has been telling you about our memory verse, and you've been learning that, which is wonderful, and that's a really important memory verse to keep us, no matter what age you are, to be strong and courageous, because no matter where you are, God is always with you. And we can all take comfort from that. So again, as I always say, if you have any questions about anything that you've seen or heard, just get in touch with Ava, drop her a line, and she'll be able to help you. Okay, I hope you have a very good week. Hopefully see you soon. Bye.
Alright guys, so this week we learned about how Joseph was able to forgive his brothers and how he was able to be reconciled with them, and I think that took a lot of courage. It took a lot of courage and real strength of character for Joseph to do that. Which brings us right back to our memory verse. That's what we've been learning about this month in our memory verse. So let's see who can remember it from last week. It's, "Be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God goes with you." Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Joseph was strong and courageous. He had to dig deep to forgive his brothers, but he wanted to be reconciled again with them. So let's do this memory verse one more time, guys. So it's really going in, really sinking down in this, and then we can go and be strong and courageous throughout our week ahead. "Be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God goes with you." Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. So play that over this week, guys. Really, really take it in and learn it and go live it out.
Okay, guys, well, that is it. That is the story of Joseph. And next week, we are going to be talking about a parable, a story that Jesus told while he was on earth. And it's about planting seeds in good soil. Speaking of seeds, Buddy requested that I go to the store and I pick up this, a pumpkin. And I think it's for his harvest picture because, you know, Buddy is an American dog, as you know. And when we think of harvest, often in America, we think of Thanksgiving, a time for being thankful, which is a lot like harvest, right? Where we're thankful for what God has given us. And something we love in America is pumpkin pie. It's delicious. I know it's hard to picture this as a pie. But to be honest, I don't know if Buddy thought I was going to make pumpkin pie with this, but I kind of cheat. I don't know about you guys, but I use a can. So, I mean, doesn't that look so much better? Anyway, yes. So Buddy requested a pumpkin to talk about his harvest for his picture. And so I don't know what you guys are working with, but Buddy is, I think he wants pie, is what I'm saying. I think he wants pie, and he's going to include this, even though he doesn't realize that I'll probably make the pie from this. But anyway, it's pretty. So yes, as we think about harvest, as we think about autumn time, or in America as we say fall, It is a time to be thankful for everything that the Lord has given us. So I can't wait to see your pictures, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye-bye. Buddy, do you want some pumpkin pie? You do? For harvest? You love pumpkin pie? Yeah. Okay, we'll make it.